No, I'm not. I'm having dreams about it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Every day I wake up thinking, have I seen it? No, I have not. It is just a dream.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, how are you all? Oh, where's the Facebook chat? Always disappear. Let's have a little look for this one. So we're on Facebook. Let's check on YouTube. Are we all go there? Oh no, let's see those changes. I'm going to assume we're firing on all thrusters, and you can see us all everywhere. Just trying to get up the Facebook chat so we can see. Oh, hello, Christoph. How are you? Good to see you. And we've got Trekkie Girls. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. And Rob and To Boldly Go.
Hey.
Right, so we've got how many days is it? The Los Angeles premiere is on Monday. Mm-hmm. We're not going to that one, sadly. The London, the London UK premiere is on next Wednesday. We will be at that one, and we know lots of you are too. Hands up if you're going. Yeah. Hello, Richard. Hey. Let us know if you're going. We'd love to see you. We'll, like we said last week, we'll be reporting live from the red carpet. Hopefully. They said we could, so they're going to stick to it. Hi, Rashid. So if you've got any questions you want us to ask the crew, please can you send them over to us, and we'll look at them. If they're any good, we'll ask them. Mm-hmm. Hey, Trekkie. You did meet us at Destination Star Trek Birmingham. Yes, it's good to see you. Hope to see you again soon. We thought tonight what we would do is we would talk about how we've been preparing, what we've been watching, re-familiarising ourselves with the cast, because we've got to get familiar with their names, who they are, because they're going to be our new favourite characters soon. Yeah. Try and do some speculating, what we think they're all about, just from the pictures and trailers we've seen. We also, if you want us to, we can talk about the new Star Trek Short Trek. We just hopped on a plane and flew to America.
Just got off the tarmac, haven't we?
We would like to thank the pilot for taking us. That was very kind. So we don't want to give you any spoilers, obviously, but if anyone wants to have a chat about it, we really want to talk about it. So we've been talking about it just before we came on, and it's really good. And I know it's not here in the UK, so that's rubbish. But we'll see it soon, and it's good. If you haven't seen it though,
When did they release the Discovery Short Trek? They did release it. I know that was Netflix, but they did release it, didn't they?
They released it right at the end of series 1, 2, was it 1? Yeah, series
1,
then
series 2. Just before.
Yeah.
Oh, it was actually after.
Yeah. Well, no, they haven't released ones from season 2, have they? They're still.
Oh no, they're not.
No, they're not out yet. So I'm sure we'll get them one day. But if you don't get to see Children of Mars before Picard, it's fine. You know,
it in itself is not much of a spoiler, really, is it? No. Until you start delving into it.
Yeah, we started having a little think. We were talking to a friend of ours online, and like realising things, you can pick things apart from it. But there's nothing in there that does it. Oh, you're doing a live on the new Short Trek at 5 p.m. today, so 10 your time. Oh, in an hour.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Well, we have to watch. You won't miss anything if you haven't seen.
That's what I was trying to say. So with the Discovery ones, they released them just before season 2 aired, so you could watch them before season 2. So I wonder if they'll do something similar with the Picard ones.
Oh, maybe
that they might just release them just in time, because certainly with some of the Discovery ones, they actually tied into episodes.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, possibly some of the short treks now.
It's going to be different because they're owned by 2 networks as well. So you can have Children of Mars could be released on Prime, the rest would be on Netflix.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I don't know where the cartoons are either. So.
I think that's the only reason we don't have them already is because it's too difficult to work out
who owns them, who gets paid. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hey Jeff, do you like your new baddie icon? Let me have a good look. Let me get my glasses on. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, baddicon.
So let's what should we do first? We talk about what we've been doing.
I think you meant badge.
I like baddicon. Baddie icon. I think that's cool.
Baddie icon, yeah.
Should we talk about what we've been doing to prepare for Star Trek Picard this week? we were going to go and watch some episode. What have you been watching, Carol?
I watched Data Law.
Oh yeah,
Me too.
Yeah, did you? Yeah.
Because these are some of the ones recommended by StarTrek.com.
Yes.
They've put out a list of. They've also done an ultimate one, which I've not looked at
No,
yet.
I haven't looked at the
Ooh.
other one yet.
Yeah.
There's even more.
There's
Because we
more.
did speculate that there was some more that possibly would be good.
Yeah.
We have to see if we were right.
So yeah, no, I don't know how it's going to tie into it at all, except that it might include law.
Because we got our law speculation.
Yeah,
haven't we,
laws
going on?
drawer.
Yeah, we've been speculating that.
I found myself watching them like trying to look for clues.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I have no idea what I'm looking for.
And
I don't. You know,
Did they put anything in 20 years ago? Then?
yeah. What's going on?
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, and I watched All Good Things, which isn't on the list, but I thought it would be.
That is your favourite episode.
It's my favourite episode, and it's set like 20 years in the after the end of TNG. So I thought there might be
You
some.
want to see how true to it.
The
So-
series is, yeah.
Because I've always wondered with the future in All Good Things, it was Q's fantasy
Yes.
future,
Mhm.
but Q would have known the future, so there could have been things.
Exactly. So there could be things in it that
Yeah.
so like Wolf could be on the could have been a member of the High Council. Beverly might be a captain of a medical
Yeah.
ship. Because all these things could be true. So yeah, I'm interested to see what of those carry over to
Yeah.
Picard, if any.
Okay, yeah, good one.
Yes.
What have you been watching?
So I watched Data Law, and I've also watched The Best of Both Worlds Part 1 and
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
So yeah,
So you know you got a bit more understanding about the Borg
a
and
little bit more familiarity,
relationship
reminding
with it.
me, what
I also
happened.
watched The Raven.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah. So
That's on the list, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's on the list,
Voyager.
yeah, the Voyager one.
Yeah.
I'm determined to watch Endgame because I haven't watched that for a long time. I want to see Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame's good.
Mm.
I watched Unification, part 1 and 2, because of the
Nice.
Romulan connection. They have Romulan separatists
Mm-hmm.
who seek unification with Vulcans. So that might, I don't know, thought it was probably worth refamiliarising myself
Mm-hmm.
with that and with Salah. And I watched Family as well, which is the episode after Best of Both Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Where
That's where he goes back to the vineyard, isn't it?
yeah, which I thought was probably going to be quite
Mm-hmm.
relevant. In fact, there was this line right at the end where he says, you know, where they ask, will he be staying? And he says, no, the ship will be ready to leave orbit soon and I belong on board. If I ever doubt that, I'll know where to come. Which made me think, oh.
He doubted where he belonged.
Yeah, so he, maybe he's gone back to the vineyard. And Saint Marie, his sister-in-law, says at the beginning is, you know, he says, oh, thanks for having me. She's like, this is your home
Yeah.
as well. You know, this is as much your home as it is ours. So that kind of really sets the scene for the vineyard, and it's a good episode, and there's some great bits with Worf. The whole Worf arc is fantastic. But what a dick is Picard's brother?
Yes.
He's just a dick, man. Like, I sort of always getting the benefit of the doubt growing up, thinking, oh, they just have differences. But watching it now as an adult, I'm like, no, you are just a dick.
Yeah, I never liked him.
Rude. And even when Picard's really low, he's like, ha! You know, oh, look at you, crybaby. He's just mean, yeah.
Or typical brother.
Typical brother, yeah, maybe.
That's interesting. Family, the only TNG episode without Data.
Oh.
You're right, yes. Weird.
Mm.
Gosh. How weird's that? No data. Gosh. There's loads without Troy in those that sort of stand out a bit. I know. Then watch Generations afterwards, yeah. Yeah, I do think that watching that, I'm like, you know, when he's out, when Renee's dreaming by the tree, you just think, I'm dreaming of being a Starship captain. No! You'll never live that long. Oh, so sad. They all die.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, pretty rough going, eh? And then I really wanted to watch Nemesis on First Contact. Cannot find my DVDs.
Oh.
I have torn...
It's on Now TV. I know that.
Oh,
one.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't have Now TV.
Oh. I haven't, unfortunately.
Is it not on Netflix?
No.
No, it's on Netflix or Amazon. And because I own it probably 6 times over upstairs in my loft somewhere, I'm not paying for it again. I'm going to find that DVD. I'm going to find a DVD player.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Bring down my DVD player from the loft, and then I'm going to bring down my DVD and watch it. I looked the other day. It's like £5. I should just buy it. But I just, when you just spend your whole life paying for Star Trek. I've bought the VHSs, I've bought the DVDs, and now I'm going to have to buy them all. My old lady rant there. Now I have to get them on isolinear chips.
Oh dear.
I know. So let's have a look at the characters, shall we? Shall we have a look at the characters?
Go on then.
Oh, you got a bit of prep there.
I got some prep. Yeah, I got some prep. Look at
She
me.
did her homework.
Do you like?
Hey, I watched Star Trek.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
That's
pretty impressive.
more than I know what to do.
Like.
Ooh, get you.
Do you want to lead?
No. I don't know where you're going to go first. What are you going to say?
Tim, I do have the TNG movies on Blu-ray. I have them. They're in my loft somewhere. I don't have a Blu-ray player somewhere in my loft. Yeah, they're up there somewhere. Okay, so let's have a little look. Let's do a bit of Picard Prep in. Have I set this all up? Oh no, look, I've done it all. Don't look, everyone.
Ask about face.
Let's have a little look. Down there. We're here still, everyone. I just, didn't do prep like Carol has. Okay, first up we have Raffi, because I'm trying to remember everyone's names, who they are, what we know about Raffi so far.
No, she is a former Starfleet intelligence officer.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a genius strategist, apparently.
She is haunted by a demon and could possibly be struggling with a substance abuse.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I read.
Read it, must be
And
true.
she calls Picard JP, doesn't she?
JP, yeah.
JP. Never knows anyone call him by a nickname.
And if you read, she says in an interview that she's, let's put our faces on. She says in the interview that she's, she knows Picard from her past, but it emerges in the Countdown comics that she was his first officer, which we like. Our next one we have is.
I wonder if I've ever seen Guinan.
Yes, amazing.
We have Cristobal Reyes, who's played by Santiago Cabrera.
Where have I seen him before, Carol?
In
your dreams?
Yeah.
In Three Musketeers and in Heroes.
Ah, yes. Yes, I thought
I think he's going to be everyone's new crush.
He's the Bashir of Picard.
Okay. So what do we know about?
He again is a former Starfleet officer who is at first reluctant to help Picard.
Reluctant, okay.
Reluctant, yeah.
One wonders what has happened to the Federation.
I know,
There
right?
seem to be a lot of people that have left it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back in the good old days, everybody wanted to join it.
Yeah. Till the Marquis, those traitorous. Traitors. Let's just catch up on them. Oh, there's lots of comments.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about DVDs. Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, let's go on to our prep. So yes, Chris. Apparently, he's also called Chris sometimes, but mostly just by Raffi.
I did think that those two were together.
Oh, what in a relationship?
Yes. I'm sure I've written that somewhere.
We're just spreading gossip here
yeah,
now.
no,
I thought it looked like he would have found her on an abandoned planet somewhere.
Ross's partner. Wrote that.
Where'd you find that?
I think.
Was it a sort of credited source?
Trektoday.com.
Oh, well, if it's not true, it's their fault.
No, I'm sorry. It might not have been them. I didn't put the link there. But that's what I've read somewhere. So, yeah, don't hold me to that. I think it's on the wiki as well. And
Oh, really?
Wikipedia, yeah.
Okie dokie. The next one we got is, I like the look of this one, is Dr. Agnes Girardi, Alison Pill. She just looks fun, doesn't she?
She does,
She
yes.
looks like she looks nice and She's got
She's going to be the Tilly of Picard.
I hope she's going to be the comic relief. I like women who are funny.
Oh my, Sarah.
Tilly did.
It sounds like Captain Picard might too. That would make my
What, he swears?
yeah, he has suggested he might drop an F-bomb.
What?
Yeah, he said it at,
What?
He said it at DST in October in the panel, and again in the Variety magazine, which we'll get onto in a minute.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
I know. Can't wait to hear it.
Maybe the dog pooped in his shoe.
That would, if that's going to be
then it is going to do it. It would be that.
Even the haters would be like, fair enough.
Off number one.
Got poo on his foot. That's fair. That's a fair use of the F-bomb.
Particularly if he had bare feet.
Yeah. But we know, so back to Alison Pill's character,
Agnes. Cool name.
Dr. Girardi. We
Okay.
know she is a researcher.
Yes.
That's all I was able to find.
Yeah. She shares a common goal with Picard.
Ooh.
One would think they would do.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, and she's confused about her place in the world.
Oh.
She's a human then.
Yes.
Exactly. I was like, I thought I'd write that down.
Love it. But I hope she seems, I don't know, I'm making this up completely, but she seems like she might be a bit of comic relief there, and I hope so anyway. She looks very cool. The next one we have is, this is an interesting one. Elnor, Evangora, who I think is going to be everyone's new crush as well, because he's young, all the young fans.
And, you know,
17-year-old Romulan boy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by this. I had to watch it. I did a lot of checking up on that.
I did.
To make
Like,
sure I read
I
that
had
right.
Vulcan there, written, like, for ages.
Yeah.
Vulcan.
Oh, it was the 17-year-old bit I was thinking of. Like, it's at least 25.
Even the Romulans are starting to look younger.
Damn it.
Christoph, we will absolutely avoid spoilers. We will
Yes.
not be doing any spoilers after the premiere. Do not worry.
No,
will
They
not
won't,
do
because
that.
I won't have seen it, so they will not be giving spoilers away.
Not to you, Christoph.
No.
No, we will not be doing spoilers from the red carpet. We want everyone to enjoy it, and how crap it will be if you find out what happens from us. Like, it's ruin
We
it.
wouldn't be able to live with ourselves.
No, it's just sad way to find out. So no spoilers from us. No. And what were we talking about? We were talking about about Elnor, the Romulan. Now, to me, he looks Vulcan. Now, I don't want to be one of those people that tells a New Zealander that I think they're Australian. I do not want to be that person. But he looks Vulcan.
Can we see again?
Let's have another look at him. And look at his kind of icy, sort of stony face. It's just Vulcan and his... he's also apparently a skilled sword fighter, a bit like our captain, which is interesting.
He is fiercely loyal to Picard.
Oh, where did you read that?
Again, I want to say Wikipedia.
Carl's just making shit up.
I am, yeah.
I was going to say, aren't you not supposed to take Wikipedia as a credible source of things?
But
Because anyone can write in it.
It's true, but why would you lie
We
about
were
that?
always told this in uni. Don't source Wikipedia.
I think he's going to be a character, in uni.
This is just as important, Carol, if not more so.
I think he might be a character who appears in the comics who might tie in.
I did look in the comics, I had a good look in the comics to see, but I can't seem to say
Yes,
maybe
like
next
Legolas.
one.
Not yet.
Yeah, he might be, hopefully one of these people will turn up in the third comic, which would be interesting, because Raffi already has.
Clearly, Picard seeks them all out for a specific reason, doesn't he? They kind of become his crew, it looks like. So he clearly has a close relationship to all of these people.
Yes.
Maybe. There's no way of knowing it for sure. We know he has a relationship with Raffi. That's it, really. That's the only confirmed.
But Carol just said he's got a strong bond
It
with
was.
Picard.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Kind of in my face.
I'm just going with
I'm going with it.
I'm going with what they say out their own mouths.
Okay.
Yeah. But Wikipedia says. Next.
So I just he looks a bit Vulcan-y to me. So I wonder
maybe
whether
he's half and half.
maybe he is, but maybe what I'm wondering as well. Go back to unification. There are younger Romulans who seek unification and reintegration with Vulcan society. Maybe he is a Romulan
Reintegrated.
who wishes to have a Vulcan upbringing.
A bit like Spock being a human or half human.
Yeah,
kind of
like sort of. Yeah, the way he's
embracing your.
More maybe like Worf, like Klingon but raised by humans.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a good example because we don't have a culture that we've sort of separated from and then rejoined. But yeah, there's a Brexit discussion going on.
Shots.
I was shots
hoping you didn't see that.
So like, don't let Sam see. He's an interesting character, and I think all the young girls, all the new influx of young fans will fancy him. He's got that fanciable face for young girls. It's too young for me.
Oh, young man.
I'm all about Patrick Stewart. Because we've got Daj.
Yes.
He's Briones, who has been the most widely speculated character in this series, don't you reckon?
Oh, definitely.
Who's got a new theory about Daj?
Oh,
A new one we haven't had before. I have.
Oh, I was going to say, I felt like that was leading somewhere.
Sam.
What if, like, going with she has to be someone's daughter, because we can't seem to think of... I don't know, we're stuck with that. What about if she's Shinzon's daughter?
Ooh.
Shinzon is Captain Picard's clone from Nemesis.
Ooh.
Yeah, how about
that? Is he an evil clone?
Yeah.
Ooh. Did you say evil clone? Or did you just say clone?
I think I said clone, didn't I?
I just assumed it was evil.
Yeah.
Clones are never.
Of course. No, nothing good comes
from clones. There's no good clones.
So that's my
Legolas, yes, he does look like Legolas. I said that. Yeah, he looks like Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Like Orlando Bloom's character in Lord of the Rings. Looks like an elf, basically.
He does, he does. Yes, so Daj is probably the most widely speculated, but we're now getting more familiar with her name.
She's entering the next chapter of her life. Yes. How do we know this?
These are literally words that Issa Briones has said in an interview. So
a bit like Saru's ganglia falling off. You know, she's entering her next phase. Maybe her ganglia fell off too.
And she also says an event causes her to seek help.
Okay.
So who knows?
Quoted from the trailer is, she has no idea who she truly is. We assume she is the end of all, the destroyer, and she was sent for a reason.
Oh yes, it is.
Could all refer to her. They might not do.
Yeah.
But
the guy says that. I remember the guy saying she has no idea who she is.
But we're just assuming they're talking about her. Could be anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Could be talking about Seven.
I'm going to try and read your Happy New Year thing on. Dish chu dodge ij judge. I think I got that right.
Where's Mary Chafer when you need her?
Sela will be making an unannounced appearance. Oh, I really want to see Sela back so bad. I would love it if Sela turns up. That would be fantastic.
Is that... Oh, no. You were talking about if... Tashia's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that I was going to say, yes.
That'd be good. Who we got next? Let's crack through them. We have... Narek is played by Harry Treadaway.
Well, no, he's got nice eyes.
See, because he's going to be a baddie, isn't he?
Yes.
He's got to be.
Has Carol attracted him? Because then he's definitely... he might not be a bad boy then, because you're normally attracted to the bad boys.
But I might be attracted to the other guy, Santiago guy.
I hope he's not a baddie.
I don't think he's a baddie, but I don't think he's a good boy,
maybe. Yeah, he's kind of... Yeah, he's a bit unshaven.
Yeah.
So all we know about him is he is a Romulan, or a Roman, as my notes have autocorrected to. A Romulan involved in a secret operation.
Is he Romulan? Go back to the picture.
He's Romulan.
He is a Romulan.
Oh, it's very dark.
Yeah. He's gone.
This looks like Michelle Yeoh.
It does. But yeah, he is a Romulan.
You said Section 31 aren't going to end up in this series.
See, I think it's got to be Tal Shiar, hasn't he?
Tal Shiar. Yeah. See, I read that he's involved in some sort of secret operation, and he joins Picard's crew investigating what his people are doing to the...
Where you get Say that again. Say that again.
I don't know if
doing
again. Don't hold me to this. This is what I've read. Okay. Like I've read so many different articles.
What did you just say? He's one of the what?
LCR.
What does that mean?
Oh, that's like the Obsidian Order of
Oh.
Section 31 of
Right, okay.
yeah.
So not necessarily a bad guy, but
Yeah. Well,
the
yeah.
Obsidian Order turned
Yeah.
out to be bad guys.
And we have seen good LCR officers before.
Absolute power corrupts.
Um,
Is that who's in the comics?
Yes.
The two Romulans that fall in love. Are they a member of that order?
They are definitely mentioned. In the
oh yeah, they
comic.
do. Yeah,
They do?
Yeah,
I thought so.
Yeah.
He's got nice eyes anyway.
Okay, so that seems to be the main kind of cast.
The newbies.
And then we got Yay! Jonathan Del Arco.
See, now he looks like he's good because he's leading Picard and that lady.
You better be good because I named
Don't
my son
budget.
after that character. So.
Oh my god, can you imagine he turns out to be a bad guy?
Oh God.
He will suddenly be known by his middle name.
Yeah, Michael after Michael Burnham.
I still can't believe that we interviewed him at
I
DST
know.
like, before this all kicked off, and he must have known. It was
He must
so
have known.
exciting.
We got 7 and 9 as Jerry Ryan, which we all know
Gorgeous
about.
as
Yes.
ever.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And
She's
I
aged.
just had to put him in. Obviously, the man himself.
Somebody pointed out earlier on that these do look like the Romulans out of the film.
That's exactly what I was going to say. They totally look like.
Kelvin Universe.
Yeah, they really do. Interestingly, I looked on an Internet Movie Database, and this is no way of gauging anything, but it looked like most of those sort of first characters, like Rafi and Cristobal, I'm still trying to pronounce that right. Dr. Jurati and Elnor, and Daj. They seem like more regular characters, and the rest, I mean, they're only showing up as 1 or 2 episodes. So, it'd be interesting to see how reoccurring some of these characters, like how reoccurring Jerry, Jonathan Del Arco, and Brent Spiner actually are. Be interesting to see. So we're going to be having a bit of a premiere party as well. I think we're going to have a little shindig when the show starts. We hope you will join us on that first Friday to all talk about it together. We'll be able to talk about it because that's going to be
That's going to be the hardest
that's
thing.
going to be hard. Like, we are very lucky to see it early, but that does mean we're limited who we can talk to.
Yeah.
And so hi James. Yes, we're going to have a big old party. Come along. We'd love to hear what you got planned, how you're going to be spending Captain Picard Day, the actual Captain Picard Day. And hopefully we'll be able to talk a bit further about the short track when it comes out.
Yes.
Christopher's asking, do normal Borg age? Are we going to see an elderly Borg queen? Interesting, Well, it should always be timeless to me. Well, age is irrelevant, I'm sure. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sure they must age somewhat because they have the maturation chamber to speed up their aging, don't they? But then I guess they're kind of like a little bit dead after that, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting question.
Good question. We should ask Larry. Larry will know. So I think that's probably all we got time for tonight. Let us know if you've got any questions. Send them to us on whatever medium of Trekkie Girls you'd like to communicate to us about. Oh, one final thing. Because you guys seen this one?
Oh,
How cool is that?
he looks so good.
I'm in the middle.
Oh,
Such a legend.
he is such a legend.
He is awesome. And so these are from Variety magazine, and they did a really good interview. And I'm remembering all the things that I was going to talk about. He had a few things he wanted to say in this article. One of the things he says is that he's haunted by a pair of catastrophes. One personal, the other societal. The death of his android colleague, Data, and the refugee crisis spawned by the destruction of the planet Romulus. Then it says, when these two seemingly disparate strands of his life cross, Picard returns to action. this time without the backing of Starfleet, whose moral centre was shifted.
Oh,
I know, and that was in this magazine. So talking about how Data and this refugee crisis, how they connect. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That makes me think of that episode of DS9 that I've just watched. Is it DS9? Yeah, DS9, where the Admiral is on Earth and he's like, no, we must protect Earth and we must fight, and he becomes all, and he's doing it for what he thinks are the right reasons, because he thinks, we're going to get attacked by the changelings, they're coming, sort of thing. So he's on the defensive, but they don't take that route. They're like, no, we're going to maintain our way of life until we have cause not to.
Yeah.
But that sounds like that. That sounds almost like Starfleet has lost its way.
Yeah.
I think Starfleet might become isolated.
Yeah, it's sounding a bit like it's got a bit insular, and and Picard's going to have to go and
For Picard to go against it, it must be bad. It must be bad. But it's a seemingly disparate strands of his life. So you wouldn't necessarily tie them together, but then they do.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Interesting, I can't wait to find out.
Yes.
But either way, hopefully you'll join us next Wednesday. We'll be live on the red carpet, talking to whoever we can. If we can. We have permission, but we will. I don't believe it till we're there.
No, unless you start groping people, you may get jumped out.
That's what
Never the other way around. Should I warn Patrick Stewart's people?
Yes.
This is my friend Sam. She's honestly not a stalker. She's fine.
The young ones need not worry. Well, thanks so much for joining us, everyone, and we'll carry on the Star Trek Picard party all next week. Take care, guys. Bye. Have a good night.